Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
Yeah, welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment. Y'all hit that like button. Come on up in here. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Oh, we had a good boxing weekend, you guys. We had a real good boxing weekend. New champions has been crowned. Retirement talks. Call-outs. All kinds of stuff, man. All kinds of stuff. And we're going to talk about it there a little bit, man. So y'all come on up in here and let me know what you guys think, man. Richard Hitchins. Richard Hitchins is the new junior welterweight champion of the world. Defeating Liam Paro. It was real good. It was real good for boxing, you know. Dudes that supposed to be like that is fighting each other. Finally, Hitchins got some guts. He got some marbles. He got some intestinal fortitude and went and fought somebody besides being scared of Subriel Matias. So he fought Liam Paro, somebody who was tailor-made for him. You know, but he had a good fight plan. You know, kept the jab out there. He was countering him. He was moving around. He wasn't doing nothing crazy, but I would like to see him with a little bit more killer instincts, a little bit more trying to get the guy up out of there. He was too worried about a counter. When he went back in the corner, he told his corner that Paro ain't had no pop. If he ain't had no pop, you should have went in and stopped him. If he ain't have no pop, you should have tried to stop him. You know, but these guys nowadays just don't have no killer instinct. But shout out to him anyway for winning. You know, doing his thing. Can't say nothing about that. Paro, I guess, you know, back to the drawing board. He just didn't look into it, that he couldn't get past Richardson jab. So, you know, it was all evoking. I keep telling you, man, you get a good stick, you get a good jab up in there. You know, it's hard to beat fighters who's smart in the ring and got a good jab, man. And he kept that jab and in Liam Paro's face, and every time Liam tried to get in there, he countered him with that right hand. To me, he didn't throw that right hand enough. You know, he didn't throw that right hand enough. He should have threw it more often. Tried to get him up out of here, get him up out of there. He called out Teofimo Lopez. Maybe, do you guys think that should happen? I think it should. But Teo, you know, he kind of cuckoo. He trying to move up to 47, calling out people, Boots and all these people, man, and that's the fight he won. But if you don't want to fight 140, drop the belt. Drop the belt. See, I see what's going on with Teofimo Lopez. If y'all don't see it, Teofimo Lopez is trying to get a big payday before he fight one of these guys that can possibly beat him. You know, I can't blame him. I don't blame him, you know, but that's what he's doing. He's trying to fight one of these guys that might can give him a big payday before he fight one of these young guys that probably will beat him. The smaller guys that he's not going to get no payday from. That's what he's trying to do. But hey, if that's what he want to do, let him do it. Shout out to Teofimo Lopez, calling out Boots Ennis and everybody in the whole wide world. But we don't know if, what's going to happen. We don't know who he's going to fight. But I tell you one thing, this stuff is getting crowded by the day. That 140-pound division is getting crowded by today. Day in and day out, man. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm looking forward to a lot of these 40-pound fighters fighting each other. Man. But you notice they call everybody else out beside Alberto Prelude. Ain't none of them dudes calling Alberto Prelude out. Because, he supposed to fight Sandor Martin. I haven't heard nothing about it yet. And wish I heard them get it on. And if correct, if Gary Antoine is fighting I forgot the guy's name right now. Oh man, the belt's gonna be scrambled. The guy that just beat Pitbull Cruz. It come to me. Valenzuela. Man, boxing gonna be boxing. It's getting there. But these guys need to get in the ring first. So I don't know what's taking them so long to make, because everybody know Alberto Prelude was fighting Sandor Martin. I don't know what's taking so long for them to announce a fight or do whatever. They need to hurry up and announce that and get it on the way. So now Hitchins got the cards. I don't think Teofimo Lopez will be his next fight. I don't know if he's going to sit out and wait for Teofimo Lopez. If I'm him, I'm staying active. If I'm Richard Hitchins, I'm staying active, man. I'm trying to fight next year, early next year. I'm not gonna wait on Psycho Teofimo Lopez either. To keep calling on everybody except for the people in his weight division. I haven't heard him once call out any champion in his weight division. See, people don't talk about that. Why Teofimo Lopez is not calling out people in his weight division? He calling out fights known that it's probably not going to happen. No time soon. But he want to sit aside and gripe and moan and do all that crazy stuff, except fight the guys in your weight class. Fight the guys in your weight class. It's a whole bunch of fighters at 140. I don't understand, but then I do. Because he want a payday. Boots might give him a good payday. Tank not in his weight class, but Tank will give him the best payday. And I don't see none of them other champions out there giving him the payday that he want at 140. So this is why he's doing that. This is why he's keep calling out these other fighters, man. These guys in that money, man. But that's why Teo is in the predicament he is now. Because him and his father so outrageous with the money they asking for to fight each other, man. They ain't getting no 10 million fighting no daggone. They ain't even gonna get 10 million fighting Boots Ennis. So I don't know what's going on, Lorenzo, with Teofimo Lopez and them. Hopefully they'll get it together, but I don't think so. Because if you keep hearing what he talking about, the junk, but I blame his fans for letting them keep getting away with all that bull crap that he's doing. Teofimo Lopez calling out people that's not in his weight division. Oh, he calling out Boots, he calling out Crawford at 54, and all this bull crap. Instead of telling him the truth. Fight the guys in your weight class. You barely beating them. You know, you barely beating the guys in your weight class. So you should be fighting them. So Richard Hitchins doing right. Hey, both of them from New York. You know, they can fight in Brooklyn. And that'll be a good fight for both of them. It will be a good fight for both of them guys, man. But, you know, it is what it is. What else? So we had another fight, a rematch. And I told you guys what was going to happen. We had Oscar Valdez fight Emmanuel Navarrete. And I forgot what round it was. 5th, 6th round, stopper, brutal body shot. Navarrete knocked him down 3 times. Valdez time to retire, talking retirement. He just can't do it no more. You know, Valdez was never that good. He had the heart, though. He had the heart of a lion, but he was never, ever that good. You know, so Navarrete destroyed him, knocked him down, beat him up again, and put the body shot to him, the icing on the cake, knocked him down, knocked him out, stopped the fight. So is, you know, I ain't gonna say the trainer overrated, but it seemed like to me, Eddie Minoso only got one good fighter, and that's Canelo Alvarez. Everybody else he done trained it is just not doing too good. And what do Valdez losing says about Shakur Stevenson resume? Hey, Miss Sexy, we got Miss Sexy in the building. I'm mad you ain't come wish me happy birthday on my birthday, Miss Sexy. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right, though. I still love you. I still love you. What's going on? I hope everything is well with you and the family. You know. But yeah, so Valdez came in. They cheated our boy Jaleel Hackett. Yeah, they cheated. I had him winning 1 round. But he got to do better. He got to get in shape or move up. I mean, he got to do it better losing weight. They say his weight cut was terrible. Either he going to move up or he got to do better with his weight cut. I thought he won by 1 round because the guy, I'm gonna give him credit. The guy did win the last 5 rounds. The guy at least won 3 out of the last 5 rounds. Jaleel wasn't really doing too much. But I still had Jaleel Hackett winning, you know. But thank God Jaleel ain't up but 21 years old, Miss Sexy. He can come back from that. He just got to get better. He got to get better. He got to throw more value to punches, and he got to start smothering his punches. He stalks a lot, but he get in the inside and smother his punches. He got to step back, take a step back and start throwing punches instead of smothering his punches. I don't know why they keep allowing him to smother his punches. And I never heard neither one of Kenny or his father telling him to back up and start smothering your punches. When you get inside of him, at least take a step to the side, take a step back and dig to the body. He's standing straight up digging to the body, you know. But he's still young. He got a lot to learn, but he won that fight. You know, I think he won the fight, so I don't know what's going on with that, but you know how it is. I told y'all that they shouldn't be fighting over there. You know, they're fighting in Puerto Rico. Them dudes already had the scorecard filled up. You know what I mean, Miss Sexy? They already had their scorecard filled up for Jaleel. All that dude had the momentum, and they gave him the fight. That's all happened. Oh, thank you, Miss Sexy. Oh, man. Thank you, Miss Sexy, for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, Miss Sexy. Yeah, but here come back. Here come back. Better than ever. Here come back better than ever. Oh man. I don't know. That motherfucker was tall. Yeah, he was tall. That's why you got to go to the body. You know, you got to go to the body and break them down. After the first half of the fight, you know, Jaleel started weighing down because, you know, he didn't have a good weight cut. He didn't have a good weight cut, and you could see it start showing. You know, he fight the same way. He needs to move his head more and stop staying stationary. Yeah, he a flat-footed fighter. He got to do a little bit movement towards the the second half of the fight. The first half he was moving, head movement, all that stuff. And you know, when you fight in Puerto Rico, you got to try to win all them rounds. You know, so he got to get back in the lab. He got a lot of work to do. I think they need another eye in them. I think he need to work on a little bit more things. I understand, you know, Bernard is father. Bernard been coaching him his whole life, but sometimes, you know, I'm a firm believer in move on from your daddy. Move on from your daddy sometimes, or go get a third eye. What are you talking about? And please don't do me that again. Put me on the spotlight. You know I love you. All you have to do, ask for what? What you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I said you ain't come in and say happy birthday on my birthday. I don't care about that other stuff, baby. But he gonna be all right. So Oscar Valdez lost, and that's one of Shakur Stevenson, your favorite fighter, biggest wins. So that's dropping his resume. So y'all come on up in here, let's talk, man. Let me know what y'all think about the fight this weekend. It was some good fights, man. You know, Valdez, I told y'all he should have retired, and he needs to retire. He's done. Oscar Valdez is just, it's like he took too much punishment during the course of his battles, toe-to-toe and stuff like that. And you can see without the Valdez T, he ain't that good no more. Without the Valdez T, he is not that good no more. You gotta say it. How long has Oscar Valdez been on that T? Maybe it was the T that was helping him. Maybe it was the T. Y'all think it was the T? Because, you know, because he looked terrible. There ain't nowhere in the world Navarrete should have beat him like that. He should have at least lasted to the 9th round, 10th round. But that man, Valdez beat the living, you know what, out of him. You know, that man was hitting and hacking with long, with that jab. He putting that jab in his face. He wasn't getting out of it. See, Jaleel Hackett got that same fighting style, Earl Spence Jr. and people like that, but, you know, Spence and them is more active. They throw more punches. You know, they in tip-top shape. Then they don't smother their punches. Jaleel got to learn how to stop smothering his punches when he get in range. You know, and he like throwing that left hook. He throw the left hook like 85% of the time. He gotta throw that right hand. We, Valdez, he he gotta throw that. He gotta do a little bit more with that right hand. He was throwing that left hook 85-90% of the time. And when that's all the fight is throwing, you can count it. But he had the guy hurt a couple of times, but he let the guy hold him and smother him. He could have got him up out of there. So I'm just gonna take it on. Jaleel is young, 21. He'll be all right. He got a lot more to learn and stuff like that, man. But yeah, y'all let me know, y'all up in here, what y'all thought about the fight. Richard Hitchins winning his first championship, the IBF rehydration belt. And I only had Paro winning 2 rounds. Richard Hitchins had a good shutout. He shut the man out, jabbed him to death, countered him, pivot. Right hand. That's all he did the whole fight. Jab, counter, pivot, right hand. Jab, counter, pivot, right hand. That's all Richard Hitchins did the whole fight. That's all he did. Move. He got to get him more aggressive too. He got to get more aggressive. If people going to start taking these fighters serious, they think they're going to just jab their way to victory and stuff like that and don't do nothing else. It ain't going to work when you're fighting more talented fighters than Paro. And I think Paro was tailor-made for him. And that's why he didn't want to fight Subriel Matias. Because Subriel Matias would have been on his ass for 12 rounds. Different styles. Styles make fights. We always say that, Styles make fights. We always say that. So shout out to Richardson. I don't think he can beat Brian Norman. He don't throw enough punches. Jaleel can take a hell of a punch, but he don't throw enough punches and he don't counter good enough to beat Brian Norman. But when you're young like that, you want all the smoke in session. He want the smoke, but he ain't ready. Maybe in another year and a half, when he fine tune some things, learn how to not smother his punches, learn how to not smother his punches when he get inside, learn how to take steps back and dig to the body, and start throwing that right hand more. Stop, you have more than a left hook. Jaleel has more than a left hook because he got a straight right too. He got to throw that right hand, because he was off balance a lot of time trying to hit the guy with the left hook. I just think it's learning process. I think they need to bring somebody else in, third eyeballs to see what he's doing, to train him better. But if he's struggling to make 47, I hate to say it, it might be time for the kid to move up to 54. It might be time for him to move up to 54, man. I hate to say it. But man, that 54 boy, little bugger. That 54 can be mean. That 54 can be mean. And he's 21. The 54 is like being in there with the big boys. But he's a big young kid. He gonna have to learn. He gonna have to learn. When you're up in there with them big boys, hey, that's how it is, man. So I don't know. He'll be all right though, Miss Sexy. I think he's gonna be all right. Who the A side, T.O. or Boots? That's a good one. Probably Boots in is the A side. Boots in is the A side. Boots in is the T.O. ain't the A side. Bob ain't paying nobody no money to fight Teofimo Lopez. Eddie Hearn paying the money. But I don't want to see it. I'm telling you, I think it's all because of the payment. It ain't because of the belts. T.O. resume and stuff is better, but if you the A side, that means you paying the money, right? If you the A side, that means you're paying the fighter the money. Bob ain't paying Boots Ennis no money to come fight Teofimo Lopez. So that means Eddie Hearn and Boots Ennis is the A side. And they said it a couple of times on Twitter. But it ain't gonna happen, so it ain't worth talking about. It ain't happening. Teofimo Lopez need to fight people in his weight class. Instead of going up there and trying to get them big paydays. You know, instead of going up and trying to get them paydays, he need to fight them guys in his weight class. T.O. last 2 fights, he looked like shit. Who want to see him fight Boots Ennis? Even though I'll watch it, you know. You know, anybody, to me, anybody can be the A side, but the A side is who's going to pay the other fighter the most money to fight. And it's not Bob Arum. You know what I mean? Bob Arum ain't paying nobody no money. So, but I really haven't even thought about it because I know for a fact that fight ain't happening no time soon. Eddie Hearn is going to fight somebody on his side of the street. And it probably, Boots Ennis in that fight is probably going to be Conor Benn, who wants to fight T.O. Everybody been calling T.O. out. The whole world been calling him out. You know, T.O. just trying to. Let me tell you, I'm telling you what's going on. Teofimo Lopez been trying to get a big payday for the last 2 years. He deserved it, but he is not going to get the money that he won. He won like $10 million. Ain't nobody paying Teofimo Lopez $10 million for what? They're not going to pay him. He's not even a draw. You know, he's not even a draw. T.O. done went down ever since he beat Claudia and people like that, man. His last 2 fights he barely won, and you could say he lost to Sandor Martin. No, people just don't want. They can't handle the truth. You got to tell her how it is, man. You know, you got to tell her how it is. He calling these guys out. He calling Terrence Crawford out. He won a big payday. He ain't going up to 54 fighting no Crawford. Eddie Hearn ain't thinking about no Teofimo Lopez. Eddie Hearn thinking about match for him. And that's why I ignore this stuff. Because I know it's not going to happen. Teal need to be fighting to try to unify them belts. Lewis, do you think this loss will affect Jaleel Hackett? No. They interviewed him yesterday. He said he brushed it aside because he felt he won. He just got to get back in the ring to the drawing board, Miss Sexton. He said he got to get back in the ring to the drawing board. I hope it does. I hope he just keep his head up and move on from the floor. You know, he a big youngin. Just think, Miss Sexton, he's 21 years old. And his father ain't going to let it affect him. It ain't going to affect him. He just got to get back in there and start working on more, just start working on his craft more. You cannot let that guy get momentum like he did. The guy he fought had all the momentum the second half of the fight. He had all the momentum. You know, he had all the momentum. So, you know, I don't know what was going on with why Jaleel the second half of the fight wasn't throwing no punches and stuff like that. But like I said, they said he had a terrible weight cut. They say his weight cut was terrible. You know, so that means he's struggling to make that 47 pounds. If that's happening, he got to move up to 54. He might have to move up there with the big boys because he's a big youngin. You know, but I don't think it's going to affect him. I think he's going to get through this. He been fighting too long not to get through this. You know what I mean? But They should never take that man over Puerto Rico. But Eddie Hearn, when you fight with him, that's how he rolls. Eddie Hearn, whatever he can give you a fight at, win, lose, they don't care about them judges. Them judges that bias against black fighters. Oh, it ain't happening. Teo can't get a goddamn break. Nah, Teo need to fight the people in his weight class. He got all these champions. Alberto Prelude. They got Richard Hitchins calling them out. He the other champion. So they need to get together and get them belts together. Venezuela, the guy that just beat Pitbull, all these guys that won for the Teofimo Lopez can fight and get his stock back up. But he's so headstrong trying to he's so headphone. Yeah, Teofimo don't make him $2 million. He don't make him $2 million. Him and Shakur was making the same amount under Bob. Him and Shakur was making the same amount of money, $2.5 million under Bob Arum. But I remember they was arguing about it on Twitter, and Shakur told that motherfucker, Shakur said, nigga, you make the same much I make. Boots making $2.5-3 million under Eddie. Sometimes depends on who he fight. But the only way these dudes gonna make more money is they make the fight. They make super fight. Y'all come on up in here, hit the like button, hit the poll, man. Let me know you're in here. Let me know what did you think about this weekend past fights, man. Richard Hitchins won. Shout out to Richard Hitchins for doing what he had to do. Jabbed his way to victory. But hey, a win is a win. Paro couldn't get past that jab, man. So what's next for Oscar Valdez? Retirement? Because he looked like pure trash. He got stopped with a body shot, got knocked down 3 times. Was it the Valdez T that had him winning? Was it the Valdez T that made him good? Because when they caught him on that Valdez T, and since then, he been going downhill. And I think he's retiring. He mentioned it. Oscar Valdez, shout out to you. It's time to move on, champ. Oscar Valdez done had too many wars. He done had too many wars. And Navarrete is just not a good fit for him. Navarrete, beat him to a pulp. All these fights, Miss Sexy funny. All they want to give him some black love. Yeah, they want to give him some love, all right. But, just a little touch of black. Yeah, you're right. Tank said he want to smack the shit out of him. That's what he said. So, hey, man. It is what it is. But this time, next year, 2025, we're going to see. This is the make and break year for boxing. 2025, $50 man. What's going on, champ? 2025 is the make or break year in boxing. Because if they don't get these fights in 2025, it's going to be a problem. Kramer said Oscar picking the wrong opponent. What you talking about, Kramer? What you talking about, Oscar? Who you talking about? That guy was way too big. Who you talking about? You talking about Valdez and Navarrete? If you're talking about that, that's a rematch. That was a rematch. That's the second time they fought. Navarrete is not big. Navarrete is just awkward. He's just awkward, man. He beat the mess out of him last time. Hey, remember, the first time they fought, he closed Valdez's eye. Close to shut. Styles make fights, man. He said he look huge. And the thing about it, Valdez, Navarrete can't fight at 135. Remember, he just went up to 135 and got his butt kicked and came back down. I think Shakur Stevenson is getting paid more than him right now. Yeah. Shakur's getting paid $3 million now. I think $3 million or maybe 3.5. His next fight. I think he's making $3 million or 3.5 when he fight Kid Austin. You know, Nate Bootgate was only $1 million. Bootgate was only, yeah, it depends on your fight. It depends on who you fight. That's all he made. But you know, hey, Teo ain't making nothing. These, you know, if you ain't fighting the elite fighters, Nate, you know they ain't making no money, man. If you're not fighting the better fighter, you're not making no money. For instance, Brian Norman won in what? What did he want? He won at he wanted $2 million, didn't he? 1.5 or $2 million to fight Boots. So what do you think Boots was going to make it fighting Brian Norman Jr.? Norman wasn't going to make more than him. That would have been, Boots was going to make like $3.5 million. That would have been his highest payday ever. ever. So, you know, it just depends on who you fight, man. It just depends on who you fight, but they better get this shit together. I'm telling y'all now, they better get it together, because if they don't, it's going to be trouble, man, for boxing, man. You know, Shakur Stevenson, Kid Austin, I don't think Kid Austin is ready. I think Shakur Stevenson going to beat him. He's still young, but, you know, hey, if they want to fight, put him in the ring, and let's see what happens. And I like that. They putting him in the ring, and we're going to see what happens. Shakur Stevenson and Kid Austin, February the 22nd. I think Shakur going to whitewash him. You know, 2 Cents in the building. What's going on, baby? What's going on, 2 Cents? What you thought about the fights this weekend? How Valdez look without the T? Whack ass fight. How Valdez look without the T, 2 Cents? Oh, I told y'all Navarrete was gonna beat that man to a pulp. Richard Hitchins did what he supposed to do, though. You know, come on, 2 Cents. Give him his credit, man. He did what he supposed to. You know, I don't care for Richard Hitchins, but he did what he supposed to do. It just shows you what kind of fighters we have winning these belts. Styles making fights. Didn't nobody think Paro was going to beat Subriel Matias. He beat him. Richard Hitchins was scared of Subriel Matias. That's why he didn't want to fight him. He always talking about he didn't want the rehydration. But when Paro beat him, Richard Hitchins said, yeah, I'm next. See? They know. Styles make fights. He ain't want that smoke with Subriel Matias. Different style. A different style. But he know he could put that jab in Paro's face and counter him. And that's what he did the whole night. Devin ain't fighting Hitchins. I only think Devin can make 40. I don't even think Devin can make 40. Devin gonna do catch weights. Devin gonna do catch weights. Devin ain't gonna make 40. And if they did fight, Devin probably will beat, because Hitchins don't throw enough punches. Nate say Teofimo and Josh Taylor didn't sell out and did 100,000 less than Boots. Yeah. That Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor fight, it was the worst fight ever for Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor just come off a two-year layoff. You know, y'all keep forgetting, Josh Taylor was the junior welterweight undisputed champion of the world. He gave away all his belts. You know, ain't nobody beat Josh Taylor for them belts. Teo caught him at the right time. He caught him on a 2-year layoff and beat him. But it also depends on who you fight. That's all. And we got to think about this stuff, y'all. Y'all need to get that gate stuff and all this stuff out y'all brain. It ain't too many fighters doing big gates, unless they fighting big opponents or they fighting in their own hometown. It ain't up but a handful of fighters can do gates everywhere they go. You know, Tank, Canelo, and a couple other fighters. These fighters ain't doing gates like that no more. They don't do pay-per-views like that no more. If you lucky to do 400,000 pay-per-view buys, that's good. The days of them big 600, 800,000 pay-per-view buys is over. Is the best fighting the best. Let me tell you again. If you're doing 400,000 pay-per-view buys, that's good. That's good nowadays. Because ain't nobody doing no big pay-per-view numbers no more. You know? And when y'all keep hollering Boots in his name, Boots ain't no attraction. Boots ain't no attraction. But Boots is with Matchroom. Matchroom will pay. They booed Boots. You know? Go look at, Teofimo did. Go look at his last fight he just did. When he fought what's the guy named Kern, or whatever the guy named, they don't want to fight to build up no more. On, where you been, man? Austin looked too small in that fight. He also got outboxed. hey, Navarrete just tall and lanky, man, fat. Austin Valdez is short, man. You know, but who didn't knew that happened? Y'all was on this show. I told you Navarrete was going to beat him up again. Valdez is not that good, man. It never was. It was a 1-year layoff, you know. It was more than 1 year. It was more than 1 year. Don't stop trying to get Teofimo unwanted credit, champ. It was more than 1 year. And Teofimo need to be fighting the guys in his weight class. That's it. Stop crying and looking for paydays he's not going to get. He's not going to get them until he show he's worthy. His last 2 fights was shitty. Shitty. He went 12 rounds with a guy that lost 8 fights, 5 fights, something like that. A lot of people say he lost the Sandor Martin fight. So he ain't getting no love on this show. And I like Teofimo Lopez, they'll tell you. But I'm just tired of him and his father asking for $10 million to fight people. Just get in there and fight. The money going to come. I don't know if it's going to come from Bob, but it's going to come. You know what I mean, Owen? He looked like shit his last fight. They keep wanting to get Teofimo all this credit, man. He's a crybaby. Come on, man. Teofimo he got to do something. He got to fight somebody big and put it to him. He ain't had a knockout since he moved up to 140. I guess y'all don't know that either. Teofimo Lopez haven't had a knockout since he moved up to 140. Is he all hyped at 40? Do he have the power to knock anybody out at 140? I'm asking y'all questions. Y'all keep bringing his damn name up. He talks too much. Oh, so he talks too much. Yeah, he do that too. It ain't did nothing. Let me pull his resume up so I can really tell you what he look like, man. Teofimo Lopez haven't had a knockout since he moved up to 40, man. And y'all keep mentioning Teofimo Lopez. Tell me what he done. Don't go nowhere. Come on up in here and tell me what have he done lately. Talking about lately. You know? Since Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko, he did nothing. He did nothing in boxing, people. Stop all the bullshit. He did nothing. His last fight, George Kambosos, he lost. Compa, he won a decision. Sandor Martin, people say he lost that one. Josh Taylor, he won. Jermaine Ortiz, he won. Steve Claggett. Come on, man. Y'all stop the bullshit. I didn't say Boots Ennis was a bigger name. Y'all got to listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying Boots is the A side because his promotional company is going to pay the bigger money, the bigger purse. Okay, let's say Teofimo Lopez is the A side of Boots Ennis. All right, he's the bigger name anyway, right? He's the bigger name, right? How much Bob Arum going to pay Boots Ennis to fight Teofimo Lopez? Come on, y'all brought it up. Y'all got me started now. I was being nice. Y'all got me started. How much money is Bob Arum going to pay Boots Ennis to fight Teofimo Lopez? You know, just tell me. You on the clock. I guess no answer. Miss Sex said Tio a broke ass fighter who wishes he made more than the black fighters. That's why he's so mad. Well, that's one of them. And the thing about it, Teofimo Lopez is skilled, but we really don't know what kind of fighter he is because I just read his resume. After Lomachenko, George Kambosos, he lost. Campo, Sandor Martin, Josh Taylor, Jermaine Ortiz, and Steve Claggett. Steve Claggett was 37-2, 38-7. I'll take talk too much for 600. I never said he was the bigger name. I just said he was the A side because Eddie Hearn will pay more money than Bob Arum. We can call Teofimo the A side because he got more accolades. He do. Yeah, he got more accolades than all this, but you coming up to 47, you want to fight for my belt, and your promoter is not going to pay me no money. So, again, who's the A side? Who's the A side? He got the better accolades. He fought the better competition. But he hasn't did nothing. His last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights at 140, all of them went the distance. What's a few million? A few million can be 5, 4, 3, 2. You think Bob would get Boots 3.5 to fight Teofimo Lopez? Eddie would. But like I said again, Nate, I don't think it's going to happen. Because I think Eddie Hearn going to send Boots Ennis to fight Conor Benn. He's fighting Conor Benn. He ain't going to fight Teofimo Lopez. I guarantee you. And if he don't fight Conor Benn, he's going to fight somebody else. There ain't nobody thinking about Teo. I'm telling you. I hear it. Teo just running his mouth. He's going to have to fight somebody at 140, one of them champions, and knock them the fuck out to get his respect. Bob ain't making no Bob. Let's go listen to what Bob said, Nate. Bob ain't making no money with Teofimo Lopez. And Bob tell you straight up, I'm not making no money. The kid is a good fighter, but he talk too damn much. He's not drawing. He's not drawing nothing. And I like Teofimo Lopez. But if you go George Kambosos, Pedro Compa, Sandor Martin, Josh Taylor, Tremaine Ortiz, and Steve Claggett, and you supposed to be one of the best fighters at 140 and couldn't knock none of them dudes out, especially a 38-7 Steve Claggett, and you want $10 million to fight? Where they do that at? What about Devin sending Tank $20 million off? Devin never sent Tank $20 million. See, y'all got to stop the lie. See, you're going to learn on this channel that I will expose liars and stop going on other people's channels and listening to what they said. Devin Haney ain't even got $20 million. If y'all don't know what happened, ask me what happened. Don't say Devin sent Tank $20 million, because that never did happen. Never. Never, ever. If you really want to know what happened, I said everybody knows what happened. Eddie Hearn, Bill Haney, they tried to get Tank to come over there and fight Devin Haney and said, give us a number. We got $20 million for you. And if Tank would have said, yeah, I will take that $20 million, they was going back to Turkey Al-Sheikh and say, well, Tank said he will take the $20 million. And if you know Turkey Al-Sheikh, Turkey don't do business like that. He want to meet you face to face and do it himself. That's why I never went through. Turkey will tell you, I want to meet you yourself and talk to you. They never had the money. Everybody knows this. Why y'all don't know it? See, y'all must just be newcomers or something. Where Bill Haney gonna get $20 million from? Shit. Like Eddie Hearn said, what was it? What fight was it? The purse bid for Sandor Martin, and their only purse bid was it was 2 point something, and Devin then was mad. Eddie Hearn said, well, if you mad that purse bid was lower than what you thought, you should have purse bid it yourself. But they didn't. Y'all got to know the politics of what's going on in boxing, man. Them dudes ain't had no $20 million. They went to Turkey Al-Sheikh. If he would have said yes, say that Tank Davis said yes, can we make this happen? And Tank don't work like that. You got to go through Al Heyman. You got to go through Al Heyman. Come on, y'all. I'm tired of explaining the same stuff to you guys. You guys should know this. You guys should know this. But, don't just throw stuff out there. This say rebuttal. What happened to the $20 million? What was that about? Once the other fighters carry their punching power, move up. I don't think Teo can do it. Yeah, Teo ain't showing no punching power. He's not hurting nothing. And he was hitting Steve Claggett was push, straight punches. And that dude wasn't going nowhere. Teo gonna be in trouble. You guys. He's skillful. But if you ain't putting them dudes out, them bigger dudes gonna take you up out of there. He ain't putting Boots up out of there. He's not. As a matter of fact, he ain't putting none of them niggas at 47 out of there. That's why he will have a better chance at 140. Trying to fight Richard Hitchins, El Valle. He not beating Alberto Prelude. Alberto Prelude is the best fighter at 140. Ain't none of y'all ever heard of him. Have y'all? Alberto Prelude is the best fighter at 140. I've been saying this for how long? Ain't nobody beating Alberto Prelude. Tank can't beat Alberto Prelude. If he move up to 140. He can't beat him. He too big, he too strong, he too long. And he got pop. So styles make fights. If Boots a duck, I don't think he was a duck because in that case, we could say Virgil was a duck a year and a half ago when they offered him to fight Boots, and Virgil himself in his own words that's on YouTube say, I'm not ready to fight him right now. And y'all know how I feel about Boots Ennis. I think Boots is overrated and he's an undercard fighter to me. Boots not that good. He's not that good. But if they was to fight right now, I would pick Virgil. Because if Kern landed them left hooks, Kramer, just imagine if Virgil Ortiz left hook land on Boots. But Virgil's got his hand full. He fighting Mazumov. He got his hand full. See, that's what I'm talking about. Them the fights we need in 2025. Them the fights we need in 2025. Virgil and Mazumov is going to be a hell of a fight, man. Hell of a fight. You know, we just need to keep it going. Y'all don't hear nobody calling up Bachman, do y'all? Y'all don't hear none of them dudes at 54 calling up Bachman, do you? Not Crawford, not none of them. They don't want that smoke. Styles make fights. That dude hit too hard. And he fight. And he can fight. Y'all don't know what Bachman is? I'm talking about the guy that knocked out Tim Tszyu. Ain't nobody calling him out. Nobody. Listen. Go listen. Go listen. I'm just telling y'all facts today. No hollering, no screaming, no fussing. All facts today. Valdez need to retire. Navarrete and O'Shaquie Foster will be fighting. Who y'all got for that fight? That's who's going to fight. Navarrete or O'Shaquie Foster is going to fight. I think it's going to be a good fight. I think O'Shaquie Foster might be a little bit too slick for Navarrete, but we'll see. Because we see what he did to Valdez because he's so unorthodox. So, and then, you know, the Bob effect might be the Bob effect might be in fact. It wasn't Devin's money, it was Turkey. Yeah, but Turkey didn't give them permission to go do that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know, they was trying to get Tank to say yes to $20 million. Turkey never said he was giving them $20 million. But then they was gonna go back to Turkey and say, yeah, we got Tank Davis. He said he will fight you guys for 20. He will fight Devin for $20 million. But that fell through because you can't negotiate with Tank. You got to negotiate with Al Heyman. Everybody knows this. Eddie always does that stuff. He did the same thing with Jamal Charlo and Boo Boo Andre. When he FaceTimed Jamal Charlo and say, I got 10 million for Boo Boo, and Jamal started laughing and said, you got to go through Al Heyman. See, all this stuff is bullcrap, man. Y'all got to read this stuff. You got to read through it. Then they gonna make a public. Oh, Tank, they make 20 million today. Devin. Go back when you get a chance. Go on Google and put in Turkey Al-Sheikh interview, and he will tell you how he do business. He will tell you. I want to meet the fighters face to face and make a business proposition. He don't send Eddie Hearn and Bill Haney to do his work. If you know him, that's how he works. That was a bull. Everybody knows this. I'm just trying to feed you facts. He don't do business like that. And then Tank would have to go fight on DAZN. Tank don't fight on DAZN. Tank is comfortable where he's at, doing whatever he's doing, making more money than every boxer out there except for the heavyweights. And Canelo. So then he would have had back then, I think that was Showtime. No, that wasn't going to happen. Come on, man. That was not going to happen, man. But yeah, man, y'all hit the poll. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. It was a good weekend of boxing, man. I think Navarrete and O'Shaquie Foster is next year. I think they're going to make that fight. That's going to be a good fight. Keyshawn Davis is going to fight Bakumov for the I think he got the WBO title at 135. So that's an in-house fight, top rank. That should be next year. So we getting some of these fights, man. We getting some of these fights. We really is getting some of these fights, man. And hopefully we can get more. Hopefully we can get more. I just think Keyshawn Davis. I mean, not Keyshawn. Kid Austin should have waited 1 or 2 more fights, but hey, we getting the fights, man. We getting the fights. What's up, Larry? What's going on, champ? My man Hannibal in the building. Larry, tell me what you thought about the fights this weekend. Didn't I tell you Navarrete was going to beat Valdez to a pulp? Why they do Jaleel like that, Lou? I don't know. But Larry, if you was on the show, what did I tell y'all? Don't, when I did like this, they always going to have them scorecard signed. But let me tell you what Jaleel did. You cannot, you are the best, Lou. Thank you, Miss Sexy. You cannot let that dude had the momentum in the second half of the fight. Everybody's saying, even Dan Rayfield and Mike Carpenter and everybody, they say Jaleel Hacker had a bad weight cut. And you could tell the 8th, 9th, and 10th round, he had a bad, he really wasn't doing nothing. But I had him winning the fight 6-4. 6-4. I had him winning. But the momentum and the pot shot that dude was doing, they gave it to him. I mean, that's why when they said he was fighting in Puerto Rico, I said, what? Oh, God, why you do that? Yeah, exactly. He came back strong. You can't let nobody do that. You know that. Jaleel was pressuring the guy, but he was getting court work and walking in. Yep, 1,000% with a jab. And I tell y'all all the time, just like when me and Larry was talking about, who was that? Osaka Foster lost to a Seiko. He throwing all these punches, but the judges wasn't looking at that shit. They was looking at the punches that were making your head go back and stopping you on your tracks. That's why I keep telling you guys, but I still had Jaleel. Me too. I had Jaleel winning 6-4. 6-4. I had him winning. But, hey, that's the way the cookie crumble. You can't let nobody get that momentum like that, man. That dude had hell of a momentum, and he wasn't even landing nothing like that. Like, what? But Jaleel wasn't doing nothing incredible either. And my observation, Larry, he smothered his shots too much. He got to take a step back and get some room and throw his punches. And stop letting these dudes, he's 21, he'll learn this stuff. Stop letting these dudes clutch and hold on to him. He had dude hurt three times. I counted at least 3 times Jaleel Hacker had that guy hurt. He was holding like a motherfucker. And what did that ref do? Nothing. That ref did nothing. I was getting frustrated and I wasn't even fighting. I was getting pissed. I said, come on, man, this motherfucker keep holding and you ain't doing nothing. But he got to do a better job with his shot selection. And he threw his left hook 85% of the time. Come on, he got better. I'll tell you, Jaleel knocked niggas out with right hand. It's like he don't even throw his right hand no more. Right uppercut, none of that. But when you in close, you smothering your punches, you can't do it. He got to get back in the lab and take a step back and start digging to the body. He's staying straight up throwing punches. He got to bend them knees like Earl, body shots. That tall dude, Jaleel, should have been body shot. Remember, he hurt him with a body shot. He should have kept doing it, but he ran out of gas because they say he had a bad weight cut. Jaleel, a big youngster, maybe he fought 5 fights ago, he fought at 54. But they probably think 54 is too, 54 monster division. Look, I will say Jaleel need to go fight the 10th best fighter. Nah, man, that can be what's my guy name? The 10th best fighter at 54. That could be any fighter. 54 too deep, man. He got to do a better job at weight cutting, is what I'm hearing. And what I'm hearing, he got to do a way better job at exactly. 54 can he needs to stay at 47 and murder by. Yeah, exactly. Nah, Bubba, I can't do my youngin like that. He ain't up to 21 years old. He got to do better. His weight cutting got to be better. He a big youngin, man. That youngin big. Jaleel Hacker, before his career over with, Jaleel gonna be fighting 168. Yeah, he gonna get there. But like I said, if I can see this stuff, I hope they can see it. If I can see it, I hope they can see it. Cause he should have got dude up out of there. That would have stopped, especially when he got him hurt. When he had him hurt, he just let him, like you said, Larry. He let him hold him, and the ref let him hold all fucking night. I'm like, come on, ref. But that's that Puerto Rican bull. If that's the American ref, they gave him a what's called. Took a point away. He's holding too much. But that's what happened when you're fighting in somebody else's country. And that's where he was from, the guy he fought. Puerto Rico? Oh, man, come on, man. You know, so hopefully he go back to the lab, man, get a better weight cut. And when he in there, don't smother his punches. Take a step back and start throwing. You know, I like to see him throw more right hands, man. You know, just like Richard Hitchins. Richard Hitchins wasn't throwing his right hand. He was too scared to get countered. But his jab was doing the work. And when he did throw the right hand, he was landing it. He was stopping Paro in his tracks. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, man, you know, I don't know, man. See, I'm not talking about Jaleel Hackett because he's young, but this would separate okay fighters to good fighters. You know, Richard Hitchins, he jabbed his way to victory. But if he'd have threw more right hands, he might have put Paro down. But he's too scared. He's too scared, man. You know, if you in boxing, I don't understand these dudes, man. Get in there and try to put that dude out, man. So, all in all, I think this weekend was okay. I was mad that Jaleel lost. Other than that, I knew, I thought Paro was going to do a little bit more, but I said it was a 50-50 fight. It was a 50-50 fight, but Richard Hitchins, you know, showed me that he had more. Styles make fights. That's why Hitchins didn't fight Sabril Matias. Wrong style. You know, Mike Larry in the building. What's up, Mike? Virgil, Martin Moore, the boys, Parker, Carlos O'Donnell, Bazarsi versus Colin Smith, Shakur versus Schofield, Better Beer versus Bivol. Who you got winning February 22nd? Oh, that's a card. I don't even know. I ain't even get a chance to watch it. I couldn't tell you. I'm gonna have to look at that, Mike. That's a good card. Well, I know Shakur gonna win. I got that one. I know Better Beer. He gonna beat Bivol bad this time. You know, since he been off, I got Better Beer on that one. Colin Smith is done. DeBois versus Parker. It depends on what Daniel DeBois. I like Daniel DeBois. I think Daniel DeBois is going to beat Parker. Virgil Ortiz, Martin Moore, that's a corn flip. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, Mike. That Virgil Ortiz and Martin Moore is going to be a corn flip. That's going to be a good fight. But I know Shakur going to beat Schofield, that's for sure. He not ready. You know, he not ready for Schofield. Schofield not ready for Shakur, I mean. But that's going to be a good card February 22nd. And now that Valdez might and Larry done lost, Navarrete going to fight a Shockey Foster next year. Y'all know that, right? For the belts. Unification. Valdez and Navarrete will be fighting next year for unification. Keyshawn is going to be fighting Bachman for the belt. So we're going to get some fights next year. We're going to get some good fights. We're going to get some real good fights next year, man. And they got to do it. They got to do better. I don't understand why Teofimo calling out Boots. That's the stupidest shit I heard of. You know, that dude, he just too scared to fight at 140. You know, but I know what he's trying to do. Like I said, why lose to one of them dudes at 140 when you can fight Boots and get a little bit of money and lose to Boots? Virgil Ortiz trainer Robert Garcia. Yep. If so, I feel confident for Virgil. That's his trainer, Robert Garcia. That's his trainer, Robert Garcia. But Mosmov can fight, man. He got a lot of head movement, man. He got a lot of head movement. It depends on if he got to throw more punches, though. He ain't throw them many punches when he fought Bud. He got to throw more punches than fighting Virgil, or Virgil going to be tagging him. So that's going to be a good one, man. We getting the fights because, like Bob said yesterday, the ESPN contract is expiring next year, so they got to figure it out. They got to figure it out, man. They're going to be on some platforms. And I think it's going to be on Netflix. They're really going to be on that. Will Crawford fighting 25? Yeah, I think he should fight somebody, Miss Sexy. I don't know, Boots or Tio. You think it's no. Why? Just tell me why. Who want to see it? Who want to see it? Why would it? Why would it happen? I mean, people will watch it, but I mean, why? And I'm gonna tell you why. George Kimbosa, Pedro Campo, Sandor Martin, Josh Taylor, Jermaine Ortiz, Steve Claggett. He could knock none of them dudes out. And he moving up in a bigger weight class. I will watch it. I mean, of course I will watch it. But I mean, I don't know, man. I just feel Tio need to fight them dudes in his weight class. I feel he need to fight them dudes in his weight class, man. Become unified. You know, because you ain't making especially if you ain't making no money. Stenonas and Norman Jr. busy with fights, and Boyles in talk with Conor Ben, who Boots supposed to stay busy with. Boyles, Conor Ben is in talk with Boots too. So the Eddie Hearn said. So we don't know. We don't know. And like I said, it ain't who you guys want him to fight, it's who he's going to fight. So he's going to get the treatment as everybody else. He fighting a 140 pounder and moving him up to 147. I just don't, like I said, I just named 5 people, 6 fighters that he couldn't knock out at 140, and y'all want him to fight Boots Ennis like it's going to be a real exciting fight. I don't think it's going to be exciting. He said, "I'd love to see Boots whoop his ass." Boots confused me because he wants to fight Crawford at 54 and is not getting the fight. Now Ortiz Jr. asked to fight him at 54 and he's scared. Why is Boots staying at 47? Because his father and Eddie want him to. Boots turned down Virgil to stay and unify 147, but Tio ain't got no belt at 47. Bad luck. I don't know, man. I don't listen to rumors. That what they say. Boots said that wasn't true. He didn't know nothing about it. If you go listen to his video, y'all keep saying that, but remember, Virgil turned Boots down a year and a half ago and said, "No, I'm not fighting him. I'm not ready." So it is what it is, right? Both of them said it, right? Virgil said it. He said the same thing. He said he wasn't ready, so he doesn't fight Boots. So y'all know what time it is. Somebody is ducking.
It's rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season. Rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season.
But Virgil about to fight a tougher opponent than Boots. He about to fight Marjamov. Now, we're going to see what Virgil got. If you want to see what Virgil Ortiz got, we all about to see what he got fighting Marjamov. That's going to be a good fight. That's going to be a good fight. You know, all of y'all know what Marjamov do. Y'all know what he do. All around bad look for Boots. I don't see anyone unifying with Boots at 47. Yeah. If he want a unification battle, Larry, you right. Hey, everybody got other shit going on. But I still wouldn't fight Teofimo Lopez. I'll move up to 54. I ain't wasting my time with little T.O. Eric R is in the building. Eric, I get 40 points this week. Eric R, do I get 40 points this week? That's all I'm asking. Or y'all putting a 50 burger on us? Then let me know now. Can I get 40 points? Yeah, but I don't want to see that, man. Like I said, I just named Teofimo Lopez last 5 fights, Larry. You know, I know everybody wants to see Teo get his ass whooped. I wish he took that Ortiz fight at 54. Boots missed out on the great opportunity. Yeah, I'm with you. You know, I'm with you on that stuff. You know, I don't care for Boots at all. I don't care for him at all, man. But he got to step up to the plate. He got to step up to the plate and fight and move up to 54. Them dudes at 47, they doing their own thing. Tune in Sunday, nigga. Give me 40 points, champ. Oh man. Eric, do you want to see Teofimo Lopez and Boots Ennis? I doubt it. You know, Steve Claggett swelled both of Teofimo eyes up. What do you think Boots gonna do to him? I just don't understand people sometimes, man. Like I said, Teo need to call out them dudes at 40. Call out them dudes at 40. That's what he need to do. There's a lot of people. No one wants to see that shit. There's a lot of people he can fight at 140. Teo will be the most accomplished fighter on Boots' resume. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, and he's still moving up to 47 to fight a bigger, better opponent. When you couldn't knock out George Kambosos, Pedro Ocampo, Sandor Martin, Josh Taylor, Jermaine Ortiz, Steve Claggett. That's all I'm saying. Boots will beat the brakes off Teo. He can't stop that nigga at 140. That's all I'm saying, man. You know, I look at it like this, Larry. I agree. The moving up is not a good look for Boots, especially with everything going on. The thing I'm looking at is, oh man, Teo can holler at my younger Gary. Oh, he don't want that smoke. He don't want it, but he coming. If what they saying is true, Gary Antoine is about to fight Vio on Tank undercard. He coming. Then he get the chance to fight rematch Prelude, the winner of Prelude and Sandor Martin. See, 140 this year might come to fruition. Yeah, Hitchins called Teo out, but Teo still calling Boots out. But let me tell y'all why. That's what I meant to say. Teo is looking for a big payday, Larry. We all know that. Eric, we all know that. He's looking for a big payday. Boots will give him a good payday. But and you know, bigger than them guys at 140. But he know if he fight one of them dudes at 140 and lose, he's done. He's done. So why not go for a bigger guy that everybody know Mike can beat you? That Mike can beat you, that probably will beat you, and you can be like, well, I tried. And get some money while doing it. And it would be his biggest payday. Who you talking about? Teofimo Lopez? Well, they didn't mention Haney. You know, they didn't mention Haney. And matter of fact, Tank will be all their biggest paydays. So stops not Haney. Tank will be. Teo say he want to fight Crawford, Boots, and Tank Davis. Now, all them he gonna get some payday, but Devin will give Teo a bigger payday than Boots will. I agree with that. Yeah, I'm with you, but I'm just saying. He said, "Shit, Boots. I mean, so 54, Crawford 54, Boots 47. That's all. I'm just talking about payday wise. You know what I mean? But I'm understanding, Larry, you might not like this. Devin Haney gonna be fighting catch weights. I told y'all he can't make 140. He gonna be the catch weight king like AB. He gonna be the catch weight king like AB. And they're gonna be fighting 144, 145. My half doesn't like Wheels and Mel. He said those guys were like haters. We watch later. Oh man, why he don't like Wheels and Mel, Miss Sexy? Sorry, Mel and Wheels. Miss Sexy funny. I fell for the boost hype. Then he was calling out Crawford, but now I see it was all bluff. Trey, Trey, you should have been on my channel. I was been told the boost entered as the undercard fighter. That's it. Until further notice. He won't be the first or last catchweight fighter. Hey, I'm with you, Larry. I'm with you. Hey, it is what it is. If Devin will be a fool to squeeze down to 140. You can't make that shit no more, man. These youngers get big. You see how big Jaleel was? These youngers growing, man. They ain't like us, Larry. When we was younger, we was our size. These young motherfuckers big. I don't know what the fuck they eating. Oodles, Jukanuba. These niggas eating Jukanuba. That's what they eating. They eating Jukanuba, boy. They made us leave that Jukanuba alone. He needs to move up to 147. I agree. Yeah. He'd be a fool to squeeze down to 140. They eating. Y'all don't know what Jukanuba is. Google it. Oh my God. Sounds like that's a measure to me. Yeah. 1000%, man. Y'all hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber, man. We just doing a recount of this weekend fast fights. Shout out again to Richard Hitchins for becoming IBF Junior Welterweight Champion of the World. Shout out to Navarrete for knocking Valdez out again and retiring him, hopefully. Getting him out of here. Especially in a shout out to them judges who cheated my man Jaleel Hackett. Hopefully y'all never be judges again. Hopefully you guys will never be judges again for cheating my guy Jaleel Hackett. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the poll, man. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, man. Just boxing talk. We got a lot of stuff coming up, man. A lot of fights coming up, we hope. This is what happens when you try to weight bullet to stay undefeated instead of mastering your craft and chasing greatness. When it's time to move up, you get exposed. Yep. Miss Sexy, I don't want to start nothing with you, but I want to ask you a question. Since Oscar Valdez got his butt whooping again by Navarrete, do this thing tank Shakur Stevenson already little resume? Oh my God. That man did something to Valdez Shakur couldn't do. I mean, he beat Valdez to a pulp again. Shakur couldn't do that. Stopped him. First time he closed his eyeballs. I'm gonna leave Navarrete alone. Hey Larry, I might pick Navarrete over O'Shaquie Foster. Valdez a good fighter. He just needs to pick more even opponents. He need to retire. Trey, I think it's over for Valdez. He done been in too many wars. Man. He's a good fighter. He just been in too many wars, man. He done. Get knocked out by a body shot and he looked old and he do the same thing. I think it's time Valdez retire. And he's not on that Valdez T anymore. He's not on that Valdez T anymore. Gatorade Zero. Yeah, that's what I think about Valdez, man. Valdez was good while it lasted. He's done. What do you think, Eric? Um, um, Valdez was the best fighter on Shakur's resume. And you take Valdez out like that, who's good now on Shakur's resume? I understand. I know Larry gonna come here and talk about the accolades, but I mean, you're talking about the regular resume. It is what it is. You know, Lorenzo, what's going on, Lorenzo? Valdez is a good fighter, man. He's a good fighter. He's done though. I'm telling y'all, that man ain't fighting no more. You see what he said? Retirement. Eddie Vinoso is the most overrated trainer in boxing mankind history. Eddie Vinoso is the most overrated trainer in boxing mankind history. Do you have evidence of this? Oh man. Thank you, Miss Sexy, for the $2 super sticker. Thank you. I appreciate it. Kisses back to you. Oh man. So Miss Sexy say they do not like wheels or big male. Oh man, you are a limit above the rest. I appreciate it, darling. You know, but we all gotta pray, y'all, that boxing get what they need next year to keep it relevant, man. Because boxing is going downhill. But maybe these big fights next year will help boxing grow again. Valdez damn near lost like 4 fights in a row this time. Yeah, he 1-2, maybe 1-3, something like that, right, Eric? Something like that. 2-2, 1-3. I don't know. He's done. He's done. I can't see Valdez coming back from that ass whooping, man. And I told y'all on the show. Remember, I said Navarrete was going to beat him worse than he did. Styles make fight. That's a bad matchup for Valdez because he wasn't going to change what he do. He fight the same way. Valdez fight the same way. He fight the same way. He ain't changed nothing. Come forward, throwing left hooks, wild punches, hard punches all day long. And it took a body shot to put him in check. Oh, man. It took a body shot to put him in check. So in 2 weeks, we got Tyson Fury and Juicy, right? I'm good, Lewis. I'm not the one fighting. So what's the question again? I asked you, since Navarrete beat Valdez, and Valdez is the best fighter on Shakur Stevenson's resume, do that bring Shakur Stevenson's resume down? Because that's the best fighter on Shakur's resume, Oscar Valdez, who Navarrete beat to death the last 2 times they fought. And Shakur couldn't even stop him. And the first time he closed the man's eye, second time he knocked him down 3 times and put him unconscious. Do that affect Shakur Stevenson's resume? That's what I'm asking. You know? We know Shakur got the accolades, but the resume, man, is trash. If you take Valdez off that resume, man. You know? So that's why everybody is clamoring to see the best fight the best, because we don't know how good Shakur Stevenson really is until he fight somebody like Tank, Devin, Ryan, Keyshawn, somebody like that. We don't know. Until they start fighting each other like that, then we'll know how good they really is. You know, so I don't know. That's all I was asking. Not too much. I don't want to get on your baby Shakur like that. I did not want to get on your baby Shakur like that. Matter of fact, let me see something. Oh man. Let me see. Shakur. There we go. All right. Jamel, well, we're gonna start with Nakathila, Jamel Herring, Oscar Valdez, Kasey Joe Shishina, De Los Santos, Autumn, and Floyd. Next is Floyd Schofield. Herring was old. Nakathila was all right. He fought all C-level opponents. Kasey C-level. De Los Santos, I get De Los Santos a B-level. You know, it's all right. It's all right. So, and he about to fight an 18-0 Floyd Schofield. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Valdez was never really that good to me. He was an okay fighter. He was an okay fighter. Hey, he was only good when he was on that Valdez team. Valdez was only good when he was on the tee. When he was on the tee. And once he went off that tee, he was average like you and me. Oh, man. But yeah, man, I tell you, man. But yeah, that was a good it was a good weekend. I'm good. I don't know who fighting this weekend, but I'm quite sure it's somebody, you know, wow. It supposed to been De Los Santos did the toughest fighter on Shakur resume. That's why Shakur don't want the rematch. Yeah, 1,000%. Yep. 1,000%. That's why he don't want it. She said maybe. All right, I hear you. Okay. Jaime McGill fight this weekend. Did anybody care? He fighting somebody don't nobody know. Service, whoever that is. Lassie. Nah, man. We got Thursday fights. Oh man, okay. Man. Joey Spencer back in the ring, he ain't been fighting like forever. Ever since he got his butt whooped. Vargas Guerrero. Spence. Nah, man. Ain't nothing good I want to see this weekend, y'all. No good fights. He said my baby is trash. Who said that? They were like, yep, you can only get that teeth on Venoso Gym. I blame the promoter, Lewis. Okay. I made Schofield fight Santos and the winner gets Shakur. Like Auntie say. Nah, man. Schofield wouldn't last with Santos. But Santos. Schofield throw too many wide punches and he get hit too cleanly. De Los Santos hit too hard. He doing good by fighting Shakur Stevenson. That's what he doing good by fighting Shakur Stevenson. He know he ain't gonna get hit too hard. He might get outboxed, but he not gonna get hit too hard. You know, so and I'm gonna have to mute that fight because I do not want to hear his father irritating ass voice either. So y'all hit the like button, share the video, subscribe. Come on up in here. I'm about to get up out of here in about 5 minutes, man. Let me know you up in here. What y'all thought about the fights this weekend. Join members only. Join members only, people. Join, it ain't up for $3. It ain't gonna hear you. There you go. Join members only. It ain't gonna kill you. But he gonna have to get it together, man. That's why Schofield don't have to worry about Shakur Stevenson knocking him out, but he do. But he can worry about getting swept every round if he don't get in, because you know Shakur got that defense that's jump back. the new dance move, the jump back. Oh boy, this gonna be a fun year, 2025, man. You know, it's gonna be a fun year. I'm telling y'all now, man. But I was happy. I wasn't too mad. I was just mad about Jaleel Hackett losing. I think he got robbed. That's why, Eddie Hearn, Germ, when you go fight with Eddie Hearn, you never know, because you're fighting in them foreign countries, and they're gonna, if you don't beat mostly every round, you're gonna lose. If you don't win mostly every round, you're gonna lose. You're going to lose because them judges are not going to see it your way. Yeah. Highest paid sponsor. Them judges are not going to see it your way, man. So that's my advice to you rookies out there. Eddie Hearn tried to take you over this, and no. I'm fighting in America. Man, that man held Jaleel Hackett like, oh my God. Like he was going home with him. Jaleel hurt that dude about 2-3 times, man. That man held on for dear life, and that referee ain't do nothing. Nothing. He did nothing. Oh my God, that man held so much. But Jaleel got to do a better weight cut, or he got to move up to 154. It's just easy as that. Somebody got to have to talk to him. Because if he felt weak them last 3-4 rounds, because he ain't really throw them many punches, it started catching up with him. So either he got to do a better job weight cutting, or move on from 147, move to 54. But I don't want to see him move to 54. He's too young for them monsters. He's going to have to fight the 20th and 30th fight at 54, because 1 to 15 is beasts. All beasts. And they ain't playing with you at 54. So hopefully he'll do better, man. But yeah, I don't know. Let's say Shakur beats Tank. Will that change his resume? Yeah, it changes it profusely. Yes, 1,000%. Oh man, but my baby been showing me love today. I appreciate it. Thanks, Miss Sexy, for the $10 happy belated birthday. I appreciate it. For the $2 super sticker, I appreciate it. Thank you, Miss Sexy. It's gonna be all right though. It's gonna be all right. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming in. I'm about to get up out of here, man. See y'all tomorrow, same time, same station. Make sure y'all share the video. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. I appreciate you guys. I'm up out of here. Peace and blessings, everybody.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up, so why